potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's that defense shifting again. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Powering through.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Get set.
Receiver in motion now. And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Try and muscle for the first down. And the Sooners keep the football on the move.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Grab down the middle. It's Payne. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
The Sooners are looking to keep this drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And the ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
Moves the ball up to the 30.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Moves left out of the pocket. Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain of that catch and run.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He's swarmed by the defense. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Just seems like he's inching his way to this goal line. He got about a yard. That's halfway. Now will they give it to him again to see if he can break the plane?
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Sooners offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the run here, taking a deep shot.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Looking to throw it deep. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Hey, they hit this for the 1st down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for them.
The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Offense in hurry-up mode. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back. It's Hawkins. Bringing pressure. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it for a big gain. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Sooners trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to. The fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Time for one more play here in the quarter. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Using his legs, it's Johnson. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
Pressure is coming. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Defense is coming after him. He pulls in the catch. And tackled there by the defense. The Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
And the defense may want to change things up. When you're facing a quarterback of this caliber, you can't give him that much time and expect to be able to win a game. You better start to blitz him and play some variety of coverages. Otherwise, you're going to have a long game.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking to scramble. He bought some time. Now lets it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And the lead remains at 4 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The DB is backing off from the line now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. So ball with the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Listen, great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the...
Lofting it toward the left sideline. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
The PAT makes it 10-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air. It's Hawkins. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Looking to throw it again. Catch made on the right side. Gets past the tackler into open space now. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
To the air, it's Hawkins. He's running out of time here. And now another deep ball here. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Catch made on the left side. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense...
And he lobs it deep down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding, and here comes the penalty mark. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. And this time it's complete.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice...
And he lofts it deep over the middle. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they will claim the second half lead.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
That completion makes it second and short. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Makes the grab. It's Jordan. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
It's a draw play. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Sooners come up to the line in the hurry-up. To throw, it's Hawkins. Bringing pressure. He's escaping the pocket now. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? With the catch, it's Johnson. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. The pocket breaking down. Throws a rocket toward the right side. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after makes the lead 8. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Sideline catch made, but they stop him for no gain. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Back to throw again. Snags the quick throw. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that 1st down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
6th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And all day in the pocket, finally delivers down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll run it from the gun. Running with purpose. And that run produces a decent gain. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And it's good right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. One final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they've got him. A sack with the defense. They'll take momentum into the final quarter of play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Just trying to get rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. He's looking to scramble. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity loss, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that
escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him?
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get him to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a 1st down, and now this one could be over.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They'll try to add the lead now. It's a fake BAT. Looking to throw for it. They bring the heat and get him behind the line. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Linebacker shifting around now. The back's got it. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Defense is coming after him. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Looking to chuck it again. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Good enough for first down yardage. LSU is now operating in the red zone. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Little.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuffed out the drive with the takeaway. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long on the 19. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance for this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simmons. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's going to take another shot right here. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here's the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's second down here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.